Hello, this is Aaron Maller from Parallax, and this is a quick video going over how to use the Dynamo graph for generating an Excel file of document issues and revisions. This was put together by Parallax with a lot of help from Alexi Coates from Twitter, so thanks to him for that. And to start, we've got a model here that just has several revisions that have been issued or not issued as far as Revit's concerned, and sheets with varying states of revision clouds on them. So we have some sheets with no clouds, some sheets issued in revision 1, some that have been issued in 1 and 2, some in 1 and 2 and 3, and so on. So to start, we're going to launch Dynamo. For this example, I'm using version 1.2.2 or 1.2.1. I'm not sure exactly which, but it's definitely 1.2. So if you don't have Dynamo installed, you can just go to the Dynamo BIM website, and then in the top right corner you'll see a download button, and if you click on it, it will take you to the download, and the current one on the website is 1.2.1. So you'll need to install that. Now, the graph that is included, if you go to open it and you've just installed Dynamo for the first time, you're going to notice that a bunch of the nodes are yellow and red, and they say things like unresolved or broken, basically, if you hover on them. That's because there are some custom packages that need to be installed to use this graph. They're listed in the top left corner. You need to install archi-lab.net. As well as Bumblebee, as well as Clockwork, and as well as Lunchbox. Now, aside from having extremely goofy names, the way you install them is you go to the Packages ribbon in Dynamo and you just say search for a package. So if you want to search for Bumblebee, for instance, you just type in, hopefully you type better than I do, Bumblebee. When it comes up, you just click the arrow for install the latest version, and after you have all 4 of these installed, you can then reopen the graph and you shouldn't see any interesting colors. Once you have those packages installed, you can relaunch Dynamo and just open the graph that was sent over, and you'll see that now everything is just gray, aside from some areas that are grouped for clarity. There are a few things that you need to fill in for this graph to work. The main one is in the top rightmost corner. You simply need to navigate to the Excel file where you'd like to fill in this information. So I have it stored on my D drive. I've just called it revisions, so we'll save it right there. And that's basically all you need to do. Now, to run this graph, all you need to do is have your Revit file opened. And if you have your Dynamo set to manual run, which I always do because I'm a Dynamo newbie and I don't want to break anything, I'm going to click on the run button. When it's completed, it'll say run completed at the bottom. You'll see some lists and things going on, but you don't actually need to do anything else with Dynamo, so you can just close it. And at that point, you can go and open your spreadsheet, and you will see your list of sheets, including their sheet name, their original issue date, and if they have no revisions, you will see an X in the no revisions column, and if they've been issued on a specific revision, you will see those columns filled in with X's. And now you can use this spreadsheet for any type of vertical lookups or pivot tables that you want to create to be able to track what sheets are issued with which revisions. Just a quick sample of that is if I was to go to this sheet and say that I would like to insert a pivot table using table 1, which is created in my spreadsheet. Now I can say, let's take a look at revision 2, and let's get the sheet numbers that are associated with it. So we'll now get 2 columns for revision 2. Sheets that are not issued with the dash, and sheets that are issued with the X. So if I don't want to look at revision 2, I can remove that, and I can put revision 3. And you have to remember to put it at the top of the pivot table. Now you can see which sheets were issued on revision 3 versus revision 2. And if you want to see which sheets have no revisions at all, you can drag no revisions down into the pivot table and see that there are 5 sheets that have never been revised. So there you go. Hope it's useful, and don't forget to say thanks to Alexi on Twitter. Thanks for watching.